S&B. Empower my environment. EME, empower my environment. Empower my environment. EME, S&B. EME, empower my environment. EME, empower my environment. EME, empower my environment. S&B. EME, empower my environment. Changing narratives, no time for retirement. OGs from the streets, they admiring. On one accord for the cause, so inspiring. Sign in, helping felons get hired in. CDL, start big truck driving. Restoring hope, no longer gotta sell dope. Better choices, no sale or a jail though. We the voices, we standing up in unity. First ward all the way to your community. We feeding families, representing humanity. Clean the city up instead of push a 10 a key. It's finna be a change to the whole game. EME stamp, recognize the whole name. Turtle Rock, Caleb Mack, tell them run it back. Bring it facts, the dopest podcast on the planet, Jack. EME, empower my environment.
Hey yo!
EME,
Welcome to another episode, another edition, the dopest podcast on the planet. Damn it, EME.
Say what?
Come on.
Empowering my environment. And we got a table full of brothers. We got a table full of men. This is a masculine energy being produced right now.
Right.
So if y'all don't like that, y'all need to turn it out right now and go and watch Young and the Restless, whatever you need to go watch.
But it's for the ladies.
Man, hey, yeah, because y'all look over here, y'all might start looking too hard.
Yeah.
I know y'all looking who in the rubber naked, but hey, I'm Charlie Mack Attack. That's my dog, Rock City.
What's happening?
And we got 3 special guests with y'all. This is the EME show, man. You know we do this every 2 weeks. Empower My Environment is a business orientated, but a social linguistic. It was like an experiment when we started, but now it's the truth.
Right.
Like every other Thursday, if not every Thursday, we come to you with positive role models, great news, great experiences, and just the best of Little Rock. We trying to turn Little Rock back to what it could be and what it should be.
There we go.
So we decided to bring on some positive men. I got to my right. What's your name, brother?
C.E. Garrison.
Oh, that's what he got on his book.
That's what I got on my book.
Okay.
The book confirmed.
Up in this time.
What are you? So C.E. Garrison is an author. He's an entrepreneur. He's a mentor. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a son. And that man been to London too. I saw it on Facebook. I saw it. I don't care what he say. I saw him. That man was out of the country.
What's up?
Hey, we got my other brother. What's your name, brother?
Demetrius Randall, aka Michi.
Michi. Not Big Michi.
Right.
The other Michi.
The Little Rock meat.
Little Rock Meat.
Authentic.
You gonna give me the name? It's gonna stick now.
Little Rock
We
Michi.
got our own meat.
LRM. Little Rock Michi.
So,
So what you got going, Michi?
man, same things. You like mine, like you.
Mm-hmm.
Linking up with my brother and man, like
Mhm.
you've been saying, and trying to change our community for the positive, man.
Man, that's all I like to hear.
Yeah.
What's up, Derek?
What's going on?
What's
Derek Dickerson.
Derek Dickerson, another classmate. Jack,
Yes, man. Right.
what you doing up here?
Man, I'm up here just to give back and
Mhm.
to be a part of the solution.
That's
for
what
the
I'm talking
problems that we all know we have
Right.
and we're dealing with in these different communities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jumping back and forth between Little Rock and LA a lot. And you know, I basically grew up out there.
My second home.
Yeah, that's
when
Rock
I
City
left here, I
shit.
went there at like 21
Mm.
and you know, grew up out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been able to see it from this side and see it from
Right.
that side. So we need to do more of this.
Right.
So that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be a part of the solution.
We have to, man. Rock City, what's happening with you?
Man, chilling on
This
this.
my dog right here.
Yes. Shout out to Turk. He in there holding the meeting.
Turk McDirt and
King,
Caleb.
Yeah, King Caleb.
Mhm.
He at work. So that's why y'all ain't seen a lot of King. He been doing this thing.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything up, everything in order. Shoot,
Man, hey, Rock City, I see you, man. You be out here in the streets, man. People don't understand what you do. They don't understand that you like the guy who steps in between conflicts and squashes them.
Oh, that's you.
Where things are not seen. You know, so everybody wants to talk about, oh, I'm doing it, but you do the dirty work,
Yeah.
like the dangerous work, brother.
Yeah.
Because Me personally, stepping in between two warring factions without a weapon, just God and trust. That's kind of dope, man.
Man, it's scary too.
I know.
That's the
It's
weapon.
good.
You said it.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, with
It-
God, but would you say with God with you, who can be against you?
That's
Right.
man.
That's the
And it's so necessary though. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And then I thank the city. I thank the little homies. I thank the homies for everybody giving me love and
Mhm.
showing me love.
Because they don't have to,
And
bro.
nah, they don't.
They don't.
Because a lot of people that I deal with don't like the little homies. They don't
Mhm.
like outside. You know what I'm saying? They don't deal with the south side, but they allow me to come over.
They do.
And you know what I'm saying, and function with everybody. And I'm able to push that peace narrative, you know what I'm saying? It's the way it is, man. It's better us together
Yeah.
than against each other.
And it's a good thing that you ain't got no stain on your name out there in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some people's names stink out there.
Hey, I worked hard
They
for
can't,
that
hey,
night.
they can't go out there and just go in
Yeah.
every neighborhood and talk that talk
Right.
and pop that shit like you do.
Right.
And you, because you kept your name on the legit side, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
straight up in the streets, straight up around anybody.
Yeah.
And that's why I go plays with you, man. I'm like, damn, he's a superstar. Like everybody know this dude. Charlie Rap. Charlie.
Make you the same too. Everybody know the Mexican
man,
too.
you know me. I don't
You know
like
what I'm
too
saying?
many people.
But
man.
yeah, you just mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of mean. I do it on purpose to keep staying off it. I'm not friendly, really, bro.
Right. But
I seem friendly,
yeah,
but I'm not.
it's a blessing and to get it made my compadres. I get Rock, you ain't on the roof, man. It ain't my job to be on the screen all the time.
Yeah,
I'm the behind the scenes.
Yeah, I would rock
Yeah,
you on
you know,
TV with me
right.
because the man
Yeah.
can talk. He's stupid, intelligent. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man, give your opinion. That man do not want to be like he like what he do like in the streets in the background. He
Yeah.
did it in the background and then get solutions done.
Right.
That's most
And
important.
then we all stand up and say that this is how we did it. But most people don't know what we actually do. Like we out here. Like we out there in the clubs. We out there parlaying in the clubs with warring factors. We out here getting people together and sit down just to talk because most of the time there is no talk. It's like I see you, what to say, on site.
On site.
Mhm.
So we trying to stop that narrative of on site type of move.
Yeah.
Like on site, let's talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. On site, and when I see you, I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
You can understand it.
Instead of that on site, I'm a big fight, man.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes fighting can be necessary.
Yeah.
But it's an order.
But if it's
to that.
organized, a
Right,
fight set,
right.
like in a boxing ring,
Right.
whereas nobody gonna get hurt too bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Like your pride might get hurt,
Yeah.
but you won't get hurt.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure of that.
So you live to fight.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody
y'all
leave what they
fine.
like.
Yes, it's a fact.
Y'all kids is fine.
Right. And it's a beautiful thing when you learn to have a dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that dialogue is very, very, very important. And it's very important to our community because we always, our first thing is we saw every problem with violence.
And that's
We dying for nothing.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
on
the
somebody's
biggest
shoe.
thing.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can go in the bathroom and wipe their shoe off, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Right.
clown
The
in front of
lady.
everybody
Mm.
and damn near kill this brother
Yeah.
about your shoe.
Yeah.
Where you can just wipe it off.
Yeah. And
Too much pride.
yeah, it's a lot of pride.
Too much pride, man.
And I don't like to point my finger at them because we was riding on dude for wearing a color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's as crazy.
That's great.
That's as crazy as you can get, man.
And we riding on people because they coming in a neighborhood that we don't own nothing in.
You right.
Nothing. And not maintaining the neighborhood.
Right.
It's nasty and messed up, and we don't go outside and clean it. We want the city to do it.
Mhm.
It's your neighborhood.
Right.
Like go out there and do it yourself. Like you messed it up. You the one threw the trash down there.
Right.
Pick it up.
And
Sounds
that's where you got that respect. And you said love earlier. It's respect and love, bro.
Yeah.
What you just said, because when we try to what's the better word here? Judge them
Mm-hmm.
for what they doing now.
Mm-hmm.
What you just said was
Mhm.
very powerful. We was banging. Well, not we. I was affiliated.
You close.
So we're close.
You close.
Hey man, we had a
Yeah,
conversation.
you close, Jack.
But you said something big right there, man, that they you don't come at them in a judgmental
Nah.
way.
I can't.
Because they're not gonna receive it, walk and go automatically up.
Yeah.
Man, that's stupid what you doing.
Yeah.
That's they like, that's what they believe in.
And then they
You call them
and they
stupid.
so intelligent, they'll turn around. What you do, we got it from you.
Right.
Because that's
Hypocrite.
actually where they got
Boom.
it from.
Because they did.
They didn't start all the on. We started, and then it started before it, but we continued it on. They just followed up.
Yeah.
Right, Charles?
Yeah, ain't no doubt about it. I think the major difference is though we were raised by cool talkers, slick walkers.
Yeah.
Right.
Cats that raised us were pimps and
Hustlers,
hustlers.
yeah.
And so when they jammed you up on block,
Mm-hmm.
they gave you some game, but they always gave you sage advice too
Mhm.
before they left you.
Yeah,
Right.
You
That
feel
sage
me?
advice.
They
Yeah.
they gave you that sage advice.
Mhm.
Right.
But some of the things that those older cats told me are the reason why I'm sitting here right here
True.
today, and the reason why I built my house from the ground up, etc.
Mhm.
Because come on now, what the old players tell us? Get in the game, but get you a what?
Get you a house,
Get you a what?
get you a car,
Yeah.
get you some money.
Mhm.
So what you just said, big. These kids don't have nothing to live for,
Right.
They
nothing to
don't.
lose.
But they it's like
But they
they're-
living for some. They already living.
No, I'm telling you what they living to die.
There you go.
They're
That's the
literally
point I'm
living.
about
They
to
wake
make.
up every day and rap them songs, and it goes in their head. And what they see on TV and what they living is death.
Yeah.
There's no goals.
Yeah.
There's no. I want to be in 5 years. I want this goal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or a short term. They don't understand short.
They don't expect to
term or
live.
long term. They live to die.
Yeah.
And they switch that
Brothers,
around. They need to be dying to
To
live.
dying to live, man.
Yeah.
But it's the thing. They're seeing this. This example is what they're seeing.
Mhm.
They're seeing other males living to die.
Right.
So what you think they're gonna learn from?
Mhm.
So that's why we have this table talk right now.
Yeah.
Not this, I don't like that. That's Jada Pinkett Stone on table talk. No, no.
No, it's not the red tape.
No, bro. Oh, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I had to check myself right quick.
Like you said, masculine.
Yeah, I had to check myself, bro. You see, I checked myself mid thought. I
Yeah.
was like, no, I can't do
Yeah.
that. I can't.
And the times is different. And another reason why the little homies, like, they got all kind of programs in the city, and the city give out to the wet. And I ain't knocking the reverends and the preachers out there, but they can't talk to little homies like
They can't.
we can.
Yeah.
You know, and we
Real
talk
talk.
like them, we look like them.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But we got similar, so they identify more with how we come to them
Mhm.
than the reverend, because the reverend gonna come in the name of Jesus. They might not even know who that
We
man
ain't never
is.
been introduced.
Mhm.
Nothing.
Never been into
No
you know
personal
what I'm saying?
That's like I said, eat this.
Yeah.
Then I ask you what it
Yeah.
tastes like. Oh, I ain't never tasted it before.
But, they
But
know-
I'm telling you,
but, but I come in the name of Big Homie Charles, Big Homie Mac, you know what I'm saying? Big, they
Yeah.
know the homies.
Yeah.
You know
First
what
thing
I'm
you
saying?
ask, who your people?
Right.
Mhm.
We find out who their people.
Mhm.
We can go to that.
Oh, I know him. You know my uncle? Like my homeboy Skeet. This guy at Cricket came in to pay his bill. I was just sitting up there. And he was telling the lady, I'm from Hanker Hill and I'm from East End and all that. My mom. No, he said my mom is before they tore the bricks down. I'm like, I said, I used to be around. I said, my homeboy Skeeter. He didn't know Skeeter. I said, Skibo? Yeah, man, that's my uncle, man. Yeah.
See?
Mhm.
Right.
The whole, because he came in like,
Right, tough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
because I was,
You dropped
like
the
that.
name he knew.
Right.
and he got,
He
the
got
whole
right.
wall came down.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to check in, man. You gotta know all the right people and know where to go.
Yeah.
Two, they music different. Like you say, they music is deaf.
Man, it's definitely.
See, we had major leagues. We had players talking about money, you know.
Living.
We had drill because we came with the we started the gangster. We had the NWA,
man.
the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing like
Yeah,
But
that.
it was rough for that time. You had the F the police.
Yeah.
You know,
These kind of deserved that
That
what
was
they
more
were
political.
doing.
we dog the women, boy. Ooh, we dog.
Yeah.
I don't even think it might not be a song with a call no woman or one boy. Everybody
Okay,
was bitches
Tupac
and hoes.
arrested Dear Mama and all the songs.
And
about
then turn
Bring Down
around
the
and call
Baby.
you a bitch and a
Yeah,
hoe.
he did.
But see, that's the nature of that woman. It's two different women.
Sure
Yeah.
He was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
He down there women that's asking with the masculine energy, trying to take advantage of the situation,
Mhm.
knowing the outcome. And then you got ladies that's ladies. So it's
Right.
two different
Our
women.
grandmas,
Yeah.
our grandmas
Auntie,
and
yeah,
mama
yeah,
and
yeah.
auntie.
Then you got
Right.
you got a poo nanny, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it up
right.
the street.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Derek.
And the sexy reds.
I'm gonna act like I'm
Look.
gonna give him something and woo the woo and all that. And then you ain't got no. So when he get mad at you
Right.
for trying to game him, then you a bitch.
Right. Yeah, so they don't know, they don't understand that, man. The world is built on frequencies and vibration.
again,
And
brother.
energies. Yeah.
Yeah, and energy. So
Yeah.
when you float on a low vibration and a low frequency, a lot of this music is low frequencies and low vibration. It's murder, kill. So it's programming. It's programming. So you 12, you 13, you got that and they got them they got these sticks,
Man,
boy.
got them,
And
military weapons.
they shoot and they shoot fast too, boy.
Fast
Our
and
guns will
indiscriminate.
they'll go brrrr. So it's a different demographic, you know what I'm saying? And then too, like education is totally like they don't believe in education no more.
Pipeline.
You know what I'm saying? When you got to
Yeah,
educate.
prison
You know what I'm
pipeline.
saying? We're gonna get into this in just a minute. This part of educating yourself, you know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
you could take what you do from your neighborhood and who you are and what you stand for and put it into something that's gonna make your neighborhood bigger, better, and a better place to stay.
And what
Like-
these young kids gotta understand is that the first thing that you try may not make it, but don't give up.
Yes, they
It
give
ain't
up too
gonna-
quick.
You gonna always
They
give
man,
up
you
way
gonna,
too quick.
you gonna always fail on the man. Plan A never work.
Yeah.
Playing they never work.
Boy, plan A is out the boy. Plan A is the dream.
Because I was going
Sure
to the
is.
NBA. I knew I was gonna be playing ball.
Yeah. But you're gonna end up being
Yeah.
successful by playing D or E.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
And what he's saying exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Never
Because
give
if you
up.
make it to D or E, that means you still going.
Yeah.
Going.
That's what you got. And this man right here kept going.
Right.
He on
That was my intro.
You on
to bring
C?
you in, Jack.
Right.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hey.
2 questions because we got 2. Well, we got 3 things. We want to.
That's history right there.
Yeah, we
That's
got
history.
right because I
Living
used to be in the penitentiary looking at my source magazines and all
Yeah.
that. I'm like, man, Lil Rock, yeah.
Yeah, Major
Yeah.
League.
And then this here,
It's the beginning of his autobiography.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it ain't even hit yet. This just this the
An
warm up.
exclusive?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
we
we
got
got
this
most people
stuff.
don't know about. We got some most people.
Oh,
Tell
so
them,
this is
child.
fresh out the
Right.
Tell them, child.
Couple months,
Okay.
couple months in, man. Like I was telling Sir Charles,
I like that.
I started. I'm a big writer, right? And I started journaling
Mm-hmm.
because even though I had got out the streets, it was pieces of me, man,
Mhm.
that was still broken up,
Right.
right? Because you get PTSD, man,
Right.
Mhm.
from the street,
From the
right?
street for sure.
And so I still found it was a lot of pieces of me, man, that was still I don't want to say demonic.
Yeah.
You know how the young boys say,
It was negative.
It was still negative.
It was
right?
negative.
Yeah.
Low
And I-
vibration.
Mhm, like we just
There
talked
go.
about.
And I had to dig deep within myself and start searching, and it went back to the same thing that plagues young men today.
Mhm.
Still, it took me over 40 years to get over not knowing my father,
Mm.
Right.
not knowing what he looked like,
Mhm.
and never having him in the house. And so I started journaling, and the journal turned from 3 sentences to 15,000 words.
Hey now.
Therapy.
Therapy. It was
Yeah.
therapeutic, cathartic. So it wasn't no monetary gain.
Didn't cost you
associated.
nothing but time. though.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't do
It was like a release.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Purging.
I get it.
right, but it's also a blueprint for other young men to
Yes.
realize, because there's a lot of cats out here
Mhm.
with that pent up anger who don't realize it's okay to be vulnerable. And I don't understand why I feel like I feel,
Right.
because nobody talks about feelings.
To men, not to
Right.
men, no,
Not
either.
with me, right?
Right.
And so it manifested into, like I said, 15,000 words. That's part 1. Now part 2 is going to pick up when I'm 12, 13 years old.
Oh, you
That's
getting
how
in the
you
streets.
do it. Okay.
Yeah, you getting deep in the
Yeah.
streets. You starting to
This-
inhale.
Yeah, this is just a short biography,
Mhm.
introducing folks to the breakdown.
Right.
So how old were you in those pages?
6 years old to 12 years old.
So the next one is gonna be where the gangster stuff start.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Basically.
I made the conscious decision
Mhm.
to, when I was going to school and they clowned me about my shoes,
Right.
Mhm.
and I went and pawned my Nintendo for my first double up,
Right.
Right.
and the rest was
And the
history.
rest-
Ooh, you with the hustle of the Nintendo money.
Last time
And
I
those-
say something about my
Yeah.
sneakers.
Right.
Boy.
And the most dangerous thing about him, and too, your book gonna be part of my hood ministry, because I'll be able to get a little youngsters in,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, read this, check this out. This the homie right up the street. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about this is, boy, look at the message on what's the name of it?
Oh man,
Becoming a what?
I'm a super predator, man.
Man.
Ooh,
Get-
well, hold on.
get-
Where they come from though?
Yeah.
Who said
Yeah, who
that?
said that?
Man, I checked back in with Hillary Clinton,
Yeah,
man, who
yeah.
said, and she was the one that coined that term.
Mhm.
And our
Joe
current
Biden did too.
Yeah,
president.
our president, right?
Was he House
Yeah,
Representative? He was
yeah.
senator, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was center.
Absolutely.
That one 94 in the crime bill.
Black
They
man,
did the
black
crime
people.
bill.
But
Yeah.
do y'all understand what you're
Big time
hearing?
talk.
Yeah.
These
History.
men are talking. They know what they're talking about. See, that's why I sit down. I don't
Yeah.
sit down with just anybody, man.
Right.
And so I had a lot of people give me feedback in the author community. They said, well, I would change my title.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
And I said,
No.
you understand?
It's a eye grabber. It
this-
snatches the
this
attention.
this is a statement.
Mhm.
Right.
This is a statement for my people, for
Mhm.
my tribe. It ain't got nothing to do with monetary gain.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
This is a statement from all the young men, including myself, who's been incarcerated
Mhm.
Right.
from simply that crime bill that that Mr. Biden and then Miss Clinton authored. And so I had to put it on the front of that book to get folks to understand that I was GT. And
Right.
so that's where the gifted and talented came from.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
I was a GT student,
Right.
Mhm.
elementary.
Yeah.
But eventually, mama was going through her trauma. She had 6 kids, 6 of us.
Mhm.
And so
Ooh,
gradually, as she struggled, her struggles became mine.
Right.
yeah.
Right. And so those gifted parts of me would start to fade away
Mhm.
gradually.
Right.
And so my turn in this book, my turn was we were living in Austin, Texas. All right. So she got us away from here. And I'm living down in Austin.
Well,
You know, Texas, football huge down there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's a culture, it's a religion.
It's
Right.
religion.
It's
right.
You're right.
Wrestling and
Yes.
football.
Right.
Because we get off the bus, brother, and we run 7. I never seen anything like it.
Mhm.
The school bus stop, we get off. Everybody got a football in their backpack, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And we playing 7-on-7. In my mind, I love it here.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be an NFL running back.
Mhm.
Mama fell on hard times. Guess what we ended up came back to?
The rock.
Dark
And
side.
it broke me apart.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Because once my dream got snatched away, I made my mind up that when I got back here, my brother and them had Cadillacs, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
My big brother, my first cousin, who we talking about?
Oh
They
yeah.
had Cadillacs.
Yes.
Mhm.
You was born right into it.
I come back, and so hey, my dream is snatched away.
Need another dream.
What y'all doing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Y'all, man,
They
Cadillac.
get money.
What's
I want in.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's a lot of young cats out here, man, and at some point they lose faith and they lose hope, and their dreams are taken away, right?
Right.
And then just it becomes too much, and that's what that book is about.
Yeah.
It's the breakdown of a gifted and talented young man as he disintegrates and becomes a gangster.
Right.
Well, that was dope. What you just said.
Right.
Look how he said.
Yeah.
Becomes a gangster.
That
I
way.
knew that
You
was
know
dope.
what?
Yeah,
You
Tom.
say that, and then I just saw a video the other day that talked about Juice World, and
That's
how
the one
he
who
got his
died.
Start the one who died
Yeah.
because he ate his pills essentially instead of getting caught on the plane. Well, one of his main mentors was Future,
Right.
and so he pretty much got into, or at least this is what that particular publication was saying, he got into that lifestyle of pill popping because he was listening to Future's music.
Mm.
Then he dropped, and so now he blows up, and now he's in this culture of
Mhm.
pill popping.
Nothing but pills.
But Future has admitted that he don't even do drugs.
No, he just rap
He
about
just
it.
rap.
That's sick. That's
And
sick.
that goes to what you were saying about the influence of the music
Right.
has a direct bearing. I mean, amongst other things, it's
Mhm.
all environment, right?
Right.
You know, the podcast talking about environment.
Right.
The environment that these kids are growing up in, all of the different factors, they weigh heavy on to the decision. Like you say, your dream was ripped away right at a time when you needed it most.
Absolutely.
And then when you got back here, the one thing that was waiting on you was street life.
Mhm.
That's when Little Rock was flourishing.
Man.
That's when
It
the
was
crack
beautiful.
epidemic is. Man,
Well,
we're
yeah.
talking 88.
Man,
Oh,
Little Rock
yeah.
was beautiful back then
Real
on
bad
both
back
sides. It was good and bad.
The best times and the worst times.
Yeah.
Yeah, best side, worst
First
time.
time, it's like
It's a
I
book.
told-
It's a beginning of a
Like
book.
I told Leafa said, man, you know me? I said, you don't know that I know
Mhm.
you, but I was standing on 13th Street outside my grandpa's house, and you were driving by, and y'all had y'all flags on.
Right.
And I'm just standing on the corner. I said, I'm this tall,
Mhm.
but I see, I know you.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Who don't know
I
you
know
did
you,
almost.
But it was, it's a beautiful thing having a conversation with him because it comes full circle,
Full
right?
circle.
Right.
Mhm.
Full
And
circle.
we all in here now as one unit working together.
Right.
Trying to heal the community and get to the point where we all don't have vibration time and we all create and innovate, man. So
I mean, talk about this. I want to hear you talk a little bit about that CD. What's up with that Major League?
was
Come
in the
on,
group?
man.
What went down with that?
Yeah, who's
How
all
they
in
come
there?
from?
Yeah.
How they
Man, that was an old, you know what, Oak Street,
Mm-hmm.
East Side Connect. That's what I
Okay.
say, because when you look at that particular cover, man, three of those cats are from the OAK.
Is that Chuck?
Yeah.
Chuck, yeah, rest in peace,
So,
on.
Smiles, baby.
So you got myself. You know, at the time I was known as 4 Mil.
Mm-hmm.
And for the cats that's from Little Rock, you understand why.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you had Boogie Shoes.
Mm-hmm. Boogie.
And
Boogie.
you know what I'm saying, Kane Low.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then, you know, you had Ice Smiles, man. Rest
Ice
in love.
Smiles.
Rest in love,
So
huh?
that's the Oak Street East Side connection that was there in that album. So, man, it's crazy. They want to rap,
Right.
right? I can't rap. I
Right.
can't rap, man. I know how to get bread.
Right.
Mhm.
And so they kept tugging on me. Come on, bro. Come on. You know what I mean? We need you in this thing. So we ended up coming together and forming a group, Major League. And man, that's not even the first album.
Oh yeah.
This is not the first Major League album. The first Major League album was made in a hotel room with a makeshift studio.
Mm.
That way.
Yeah, it was 13 tracks, but it was an amazing album,
Yeah.
right? Because it could have been mixed and mastered
Right.
and made into a beautiful finished product. But we had a falling out with the producer at the time. I'd spent $11,000, you know what I mean, on the equipment, the MPC, all that.
Mhm.
And we had a falling out with him. He felt like he needed to be paid more because he felt like the finished product was going to generate a lot of revenue. So he ended up running off with the masters, the equipment,
No, you ain't have no
The masters and the equipment.
and masters and the equipment. So the very first Major League album is somewhere
out
somewhere out there.
Right.
And that's a little history.
Right.
Wow.
And
We would have never known that.
You
man,
give me straight out of Compton vibes.
Yeah,
The movie.
so this, in reality, this is the second Major League album, and then Worldwide was the third,
Okay.
which I don't have a copy of, but man, you know, a lot of people say that's a classic to this day, man.
Yeah. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we got it. EME got it.
Look at that.
And so
We got
yeah,
the tape.
so that was my
Original.
very first entrepreneurial venture, man, and a lot of people don't know. So when we dropped that album, feds started looking into us for tax evasion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, we already
Trying to
had
be
issues.
great. You can't be great.
Right.
Right.
Now, you know, keep in mind,
Yeah.
we already had issues.
Right.
Yeah, but still.
With the DEA.
Right.
I mean, we already issues.
But they just looking and
They give
picking
them
though
something to
now.
look for, though.
But-
Yeah.
But they could never get us on the wire,
Mhm.
right? They could never catch us with no work. So
Mhm.
they got the IRS involved
Mm-hmm.
and started requesting tax documents.
But that's what they always do. If they
Mm.
can't come this way, they always got another avenue to come.
Cointel Pro,
Always
baby.
taxes.
So
Capone.
we you know, we skated past that, but then shortly after that, that's when they came with a 30 count. I think it was 30 or 34 man indictment
Yeah. Yeah.
against the hood.
Yeah. They
The
told
whole hood,
and
yeah.
that's what ultimately, after that, the Worldwide album, people always wonder, man, what happened to Major League?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What
we
happened?
never able to take off.
Kane got 8. He ended up with 8 years. Boog was going through some other stuff, and of course, hey man, they was on pieces on
top.
stuff. So you know what I'm saying, I all but had to go into hiding.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? In Little Rock,
Mhm.
but I almost had to go into hiding because you know what I mean, they essentially wanted me,
Right.
right?
Because they figured out where the
Because-
money,
because
where the money is. They got to
because-
go about the money source.
yeah,
Mhm.
They
because,
have to.
you know, at the time, you know, it's sort of like, I hate to make a comparison, but they always talk about how Al-Sakari was the brains
Mm-hmm.
and Osama was the face.
Right.
But they say Al-Sakari was the actual
Mastermind.
mastermind.
Right.
And that's what they were saying about me.
Right.
Mm.
There's always somebody behind the scene making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so man, I had to go underground, and so that was essentially the end of Major League. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because the type of money we were spending to studio time, tracks, paying other rappers, we spent well over 6 figures.
Right. trying to get it right.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
right.
That's
have
what
to.
it take. Yeah,
Right,
You
that's
have
what it
to.
takes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta we
You got to spend money
Yeah.
to get there.
We in Memphis, with Houston,
Everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Paying
Cali.
producers everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
And producers down there to remix it
All
in
those
studios,
expenses
get
add
it
up.
mastered.
Especially without a majors, you ain't got no majors backing you up. It's out their pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And to get that type of bread, I wasn't jumping back off the porch.
No, sir.
Not like
You was
that.
eating.
Not like that. I was, man, look
You
here.
had to hit the grind.
Not when I'm coming outside in the morning, young cats next door say, hey, man, there's a van parked over there on the corner. Just sat and looked at your house all night last night.
Mm.
You know?
All right.
And then so again, that was the end of the league.
So when that era ended, what was your mind frame? Like, what you gonna do now? Like, what you gonna do now? What barbecue a meal do? What you gonna do?
You know, at the same time, the opportunity to make money was still there. I was still chilling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their trusted guy.
Yeah,
Right?
trusted circle. Yeah.
Well, you can just go through and dump it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, Demetrius, here you go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make that work for us.
Just holler at me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the type of time I had to get on.
Yeah.
I was still getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's too good to pass up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was still
They
getting money.
stop, won't stop.
Just getting it, you know what I'm saying, in a more low-key fashion and you know, and decided, you know, when I got a little job, and that's around that time is when I got married too. So yeah, that played a part also.
How long you been married?
Since 2005.
Hey, now.
Congratulations.
05,
Yeah, you know.
brother.
Congratulations.
05. I mean, she's actually the one, you know what I'm saying, outside of God, man, is what helped me really change my mindset because I've been with her since we was in high school,
Okay.
right? But was together 9 years before I met her. I didn't know what love was
Yeah.
because
You never saw it.
I never experienced it,
Right.
Yeah.
Because I never knew my father, didn't know what he looked like. So this woman comes along and I experienced love for the first time. So everybody know that real love changes all kinds of things. It's
Yeah.
transformative,
Right.
right?
Right.
It changes the way you think, and especially when this person telling you, you know, you're smarter than what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
The woman gonna bring that up out of it.
She is.
You find her
encouraged.
Yeah.
She saw the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's sort of when the shift started to happen.
Seed was planted.
Yeah, the seed was planted.
Yeah, my sister-in-law done it for my homie in Paris. She shook him right.
Yeah.
She got him back right, so it ain't nothing like having a powerful woman behind. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm glad you said that.
Yes, sir.
When you look at these podcasts, you would know that because all I see now is divisiveness being preached. The black woman versus the black man.
Keep it
And
separate.
let me look up there and say this: having a good woman in your corner is like a superpower. It's
It
like
is.
having a superpower.
Yeah.
Fellas,
It's literally
don't listen to
It's
this
literally a
podcast.
Yeah.
superpower.
Don't listen to this garbage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And think because ain't even Han Solo. His name was Han Solo, but he wasn't solo and could do it alone.
We can do it without Princess. Princess
You
wasn't
gotta
right.
go get that princess.
And the thing about it, what the woman gonna bring to the table, man, whatever you have planned or whatever you doing, when that woman bag it up, it's gonna magnify like 100-fold.
Multiply.
Yes.
Yeah, she gonna multiply that.
Whatever
Right.
they touch.